Emily here with J Bowen and Company. I am so glad that you are here today. If you're watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay, say hello, whatever. It's me and Knox here. We're the only ones left in the kitchen, and we are going to talk to you about the new IOD release. So exciting. Knox, are you excited? Oh yeah, he is very excited. You can tell. If you could see his face, he gave me that thumbs up. Anyway, we are very excited about the new IOD release. Okay, I've got my phone down here so I can see if any of you, when you guys say hello and all that. Hey Gina, how are you doing? I'm so glad you are here. We are going to talk all things new IOD release. I want to give you a bunch of the details. Knox, you want to say hello?
Hi.
He just scooted right on by. But I'm going to tell you a lot of details, everything you need to know about the new IOD release that I can give to you. Hello, Marilyn. How are you doing? Hello, April. How are you doing? Just commented on your post, on your Facebook post. I am happy. If you don't know April, go check her out on Facebook. She has a page. She shares a lot of really great projects. I actually got to meet her in Wisconsin. So I'm sure she's probably cold up there, and she is redoing her studio. So, hey, Stephanie, how are you doing? I am so glad to talk to you guys. I just wanted to get on here now that the new release has gone live, the public release. They had a little bit of debate about when it was going to be released because of this snowstorm and ice storm. Some people's stuff was delayed and all that, so they kind of had to juggle when the release was going to be. But it's now has we have been given a date. Love you too, April. Anyway, we have been given a date, February the 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. At that time, the new release goes live. I'm going to have all of the items on my website for sale. They'll all be live right at 1 p.m. And I'm going to release a video also at 1 p.m. So you will get to see all of the new items in their glory. I will go one by one and show you what I like to do on my videos, my IOD release videos, is I like to tell you how many projects they are, show you all of the different products so you can see them right off the rip, and you can start ordering if you want to order. If not, just watch. But you'll be able to see, I usually start with the transfers and then probably the molds, the stamps, etc. So I wanted to tell you guys what there is now that we can release it. I don't think there's some special products, new ones that I don't know if we can release or not, so I won't talk about those. But I will talk to you about the new products. So there are 5 new transfers, 5 beautiful new transfers. 4 of them are the 8x12 side, and 4 the 8x12 size, and then 1 is a larger transfer. So there's 5 different gorgeous transfers, and I think you're gonna love all those transfers. Okay, so then there are 5 brand new molds, 5 beautiful molds. You're gonna love those molds. So I can't wait to share those molds with you. There's been some sneak peeks that you've probably seen before. If you're not following me over on Facebook, you should follow me over there. I also have a free creative group that you can follow me. So I post the sneak peeks, the information and all that kind of stuff like that. So I know it's, it's middle of the workday. So if you're at work, April said she's going to be at work, so she'll have to get a sneak peek at work, and I'll be at work too. So I'll be getting it all live when I'm at work too. So 5 new transfers, 5 new molds, 4 new stamps. You're gonna love the stamps. They're unique and different. There is 1 paint inlay and 1 gilded transfer. So those are very exciting things that are coming. And there are also 4 new special products. So I don't think we can talk about, I don't really know what we can talk about, but I'm not going to talk about those. I'll save those for the new release, but you're going to want to pick up some of those too. So that's going to be really exciting. Do y'all have any questions about the new release? If I can answer them, I will. but I'll have all of them available. So normally I run all the time, a lot of the time, not all the time, but sometimes I make it a little lower. But typically on my website there is a code, and you can get, if you order over 100, you can get free shipping. So if you order $100, you can get free shipping. There's a code at the top of my read February the 10th. I saw February the 5th, unless they've changed it again. I saw February 5th. I'll have to check on that and see. I can look on here right now and see. Thank you for the compliment, Nora. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I'm gonna look and see. Last I saw it was February the 5th, and I'm gonna look on our stockist group right here. Oh, wait a second. It says the 5th. Yeah, I think it's the 5th. At one point it was a little bit earlier. Yeah, at one point it was a little bit earlier, a few days earlier. Some stockists released that it was a little bit earlier, but we weren't supposed to release that, but somehow it slipped out. But because some people, especially in the East Coast, they couldn't get their stuff in time, so that, so they pushed it out a few different days. So let's see. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Rachel, it's the 5th. That's what I've released. That's the only thing I saw. So yeah, it's so excited. You're going to really love the new release. I have been working on a lot of projects here because I don't know if I told you guys, but so that's all right. That's all right. It's okay. So George says, I don't know if that's your name there, but you've been watching all the metal containers. I've had a lot of fun with those metal toolboxes and stuff. I have been making those over. Oh, I do have some other good news. I'm going to actually be able to hopefully put out a new video between now. Hopefully it'll be this weekend. Probably Saturday, Sunday, I'll be able to get a new video out even before the new release. It's not going to be the new release projects, but just another video. I'm excited about that. I've been working on that. So sorry, y'all. So the way this works is, we order the products. We don't really know when we're going to get them. We know there'll be a release soon. So I started working on projects immediately. Projects immediately. So you have to get all your projects together. I've been painting and stuff like that. But I had enough projects so that I thought that's too many for one release video. And so I have just been painting and painting so I could make another video and do some other stuff. I think it's going to be cottagecore. You guys have been telling me that you love cottagecore. I did a poll on my website and you guys said that cottagecore was which I voted for most. So I'm going to be doing some of that. But it's basically just springy kind of, just cute, sweet, springy decor. That's basically what it is. But yeah, so I'm also working on my video. So I'm going to be showing you, like I said, I like to showcase, I'm sorry, I'm thinking, that's why I'm looking down. But basically, I like to showcase all the projects, all the products. I'll show you a scan of all the products. I'll go through all the products so you can see them. And then I usually do projects with the transfer so y'all can see those. Y'all love those. Those are always the hottest sellers. And then I'm going to do some mold products. I cannot wait to show y'all the molds. You're going to love the molds. And then I have some stamping projects that I can't wait. I love stamps. And then there is that gilded transfer, and then there is a paint inlay. I think I'm going to save those two probably for another video, but I am going to show you those. Yeah, Stephanie, you created a lot of, scared me a little bit, thinking that the release was a little bit earlier. So I was going to tell y'all, if y'all want, one thing, I ran to the Dollar Tree today because I was looking for some little wooden cutout shapes and I could not find any. So I'm probably just going to have to cut some out. I've got plenty of wood. I've got a jigsaw, I can cut them out. But I was wanting to find some. I couldn't. It's too late for me to order them from Amazon and get them in time. But I was going to tell you, I found these shapes at the Dollar Tree. If you're at the Dollar Tree anytime and you find this shape, it's kind of crazy. Look at it. It's kind of big. Look at this. I'm going to make these over, not because I like this, but you can see what the shape looks like. These are big. Like you can see it compared to a phone. It's a big shape. It was only $1. well, it says $1.25 for this. I don't know if they upped it to $1.50, but whatever. It wasn't a high price, and I'm going to take most of all this off, and we're going to redo these for like a door hanger. So if you want to be able to do a project with me, grab one of these next time you're in the Dollar Tree, because I'm going to be doing that soon. Not this video, but I'm going to be doing that later, okay? So that's really excited about that. If you're enjoying this live and you're excited for the new release, y'all hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel, because you're not going to want to miss out on that new Iron Orchid Designs release. Some people don't know what Iron Orchid Designs is. It's a company that, it's a kind of like an art supply company. They sell transfers, molds, stamps, paint and lace, anyway, all kinds of fun things that you can embellish your art projects with, and I'm a dealer of those, so I sell those live on YouTube. I teach people how to apply them to a project, and I show you techniques and that kind of thing. So I want to show y'all a few other things. First of all, do you guys have any questions? If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'm going to see here. I'm not seeing anything else coming up. Real quick, how's the weather where you guys are? We're supposed to be snowed in again this weekend. We're supposed to get several inches of snow on Saturday, I believe. So that's kind of exciting. Okay, here we are. Okay. Oh, I gotta be quiet on that. Okay. Okay, Tara, looking forward to the new release. How are you doing? Is it still freezing there? Is it still freezing in Canada? I bet it is. So I have decided, oh, first of all, did y'all watch my last video where I did all the hearts? 3 degrees. Wow, well, that's freezing. Did y'all see my last video where I did all the hearts? It was totally different. I did it kind of in a live style, a live, L-I-V-E style. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. That was just a fun little, totally different, I know, I don't even want the snow, but it's coming. Like it or not, want it or not, it's coming. They've got it predicted. So, of course, the kids are happy about it, but we still have ice on the ground. Oh, good, you made it down to 69 degrees. We still have ice all over my my backyard. I'm going to show you all this because I got it on my phone. I almost kissed it twice today because I don't have any salt or anything. And look at this, is out my back door. I don't know if you can see this. It's solid ice out my back door. And then I'm gonna show you this. This is when I got my IOD. Y'all look what they did. I didn't put this online because you can read what stuff is, but I'll be able to show y'all. Look at how they left my boxes. Maybe in the north people are used to this, but look at that. They left it all in the snow. Luckily, or the ice. Luckily, I was at home. Can y'all see all that? And these are stairs. We probably have like eight stairs going down our front door, our front steps. I had to go down all those stairs in the ice, carry all those up, and there's more. There's probably like at least 15 boxes that I had to carry up. But luckily I was at home and I got them and I called my son down. He helped me, but it was a lot of work and I couldn't believe they left them right there in that ice. But some of the boxes are big. They're really big boxes. But anyway, I got those all up, and my whole foyer, you can't even walk through right now. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, I don't have any. You know what? I did buy some of those spikes one time that you put on your boots, but you know, I do have some of those like bean boots or whatever, and they work well. But today I wore loafers. Mistake. They are so smooth. I almost fell in the front and the back. Wow, it's warmed up to -6. That's you can almost put on your swimsuit and go get a tan out there. But anyway, so I'm really excited about the new release. I've got to put it all on my website. I'm making the projects. I have been painting a lot, and yak tracks, is that the name of them? Mom got me one time, you put them kind of on boots, but I might have even got rid of them. I don't even know if I still have those anywhere. But yeah, I need some. I mean, we don't really need it much, but it's worse now than it was a few days ago. The kids were out some 2, some 3 days, depending on the, and some schools around here are still out. I did want to show y'all something that I've been working on. I didn't film this. I just painted it. I painted this stool over on the membership group. See this stool? I don't know, y'all might have seen the picture. I do have to glue it down, the top down. Y'all might have seen the picture on my, what is it? On my community page. I showed you it was like pretty ugly. I painted this in the color Arcadia Pear. I did it on my live group. I showed you step by. Okay, my husband always calls me right in the middle of the live, but isn't that, it's a really beautiful sagey, like light sage color. He'll probably call back. I need to text him and tell him not to call me, because he'll keep calling until I answer. So I'm gonna text him, so he won't, otherwise he'll call and it'll keep interfering with the thing. Thank you. So yeah, that's, this color is Acadia Pear by Fusion. I kind of went crazy with Acadia Pear because I had it open, and when I used it the first time, I didn't use too much. So I had a bunch. I painted that stool, and then I painted this table. I didn't even film this one. But isn't that pretty? Yeah, I figured I could use it as a table, a plant stand, or I might even put it in my daughter's room. She has a little, like, or a nice wicker chair, really nice wicker chair. And I thought this would be good with a lamp. She could put her book or drink or whatever. But I painted this one in that same color. Y'all, I went crazy with the Acadia Pear. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this. It's over here. Let me go grab it. I painted this tray. I painted this big tray. Okay. Here you go. There you go. So I painted this tray too. Okay, let's see what hi Cass, how are you doing? I don't know if I've ever talked to you on a live, but I have seen a lot of your comments and I appreciate you watching my videos. Okay, yes, the first time I heard, she says the first time she heard of IOD, she didn't know what it was. And then someone told her it stands for Iron Orchid Designs. You know, the thing about all this stuff, when you watch all these different creators, I was the same way. I didn't know what this stuff was, and you watch this video and that one, and eventually you start putting it, together, one by one. So, yeah, so that's the end table. So I just wanted to tell you all this. So I painted, this is a huge tray. I want you to see how big it is. Here you go. It's really big. See, the edge is as big as this phone. I don't think it's showing up quite as big, but it's a very large tray. I painted that. You know, my thing that I keep napkins in, I started painting it. I mean, I just painted everything because I'm like, that is just a really beautiful color. And sometimes when I'm talking on the phone, like to clients and stuff like that, I can paint. So literally yesterday I had a bunch of appointments on the phone. I paint all this stuff. So anyway, I didn't video any of it, but I painted it. And I just wanted y'all to know, and I painted 2 other projects. They're going to be on my next video. Oh, here's one of them. You'll see it. They're these little tile things. It was wood, and then I painted it. They're just like little wall hangings or little trivets. Anyway, I painted all those, and I still have, and I had already used it before in one other video. I still have like that much. It didn't even take up like half of the tote. So you can get with like 1 pint. I'll show you what it looks like. With 1 pint of the Fusion paint, the lid's not on it very good. I need to put the lid on that a little bit better. But this is a Acadia Pear with 1 pint of this. I mean, I probably still have this much left, and I painted all these things. So these pints go a very, very long way. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this tray. I don't know if I'm going to put a transfer on it or what, but I'll do something. I don't know if I'm going to do something on this stool, or what I'm going to do. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all what I have been working on. I'll show you some sneak peeks. If you want to see some sneak peeks of, what we're doing, y'all hit that thumbs up button because I want to show you. Yeah, you can use a ton of paint. I know with one of these, I painted 2 big bookshelves, the kind that go in the corner. In fact, there's 2 of them at the thrift store now, and I'm really, really tempted to purchase them, but I don't need them. But it just took just a little bit more than this, one of these, and I painted 2 like very, very large cabinets. before I forget, I wanted to remind you, hey Leslie, have you noticed that Leslie always joins the party just a little bit late? She's fashionably late to the party every time. But I'm glad she's always here. So hello, Leslie. Everyone say hi to Leslie. Okay, so what was I going to tell y'all? Oh yeah, if you haven't joined my membership group, if you join my membership group, the gold membership, you get free shipping free shipping over $35 unlimited. So that's a good deal if you want to get that. Also, a bunch of you guys, I have almost all of my current ID reduced prices right now, and you guys have been buying the heck out of it. So if you want to purchase any of that, it is on sale right now. It's like the sale that we're allowed to put it on a certain amount discount, and that's what I did. And so if you want to pick up any of the items you've had your eye on, go over there, head over there, pick them up now. Now is the time to get them right now. Okay, so she's grilling shrimp. I mean, she's always cooking. She's like a professional, like a chef, gourmet chef. Every time you talk to Leslie, she's cooking something just like, totally delicious. So anyway, I just want to say that. But yeah, if you want to join that membership group, you're going to get that. And then we are currently doing a live once per month, a private live with the members. And I also do some other things. I have one thing kind of planned for people that are on the live. So someone put on a post, they asked me, did I say you could have early access to the IOD? I don't believe we're allowed to give you guys early access to IOD, even on a private page. So no, I didn't say that. I have said in the past that, with certain products, I could give you advance notice. Like if I get something new in that's not on like a time, I can give you, that's not like a public reveal, I can give you advance notice. I don't think I can give you advance notice. But if you are on the live, or if you are on the membership, I am going to announce a little something, a little something that I plan doing special on the private membership. Because I was thinking that, anyway, it's just a little idea I had. But if you would like to join that private membership, you can. It supports me. It's basically like buying me a cup of coffee, even though I don't even drink coffee. I'm so cheap. I don't even buy Starbucks. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. When I was in law school and all my friends were in college and they had the houses with the granite and the, cars, and I was just still a poor college student living on basically nothing. I might get McDonald's once a week for $3.25 or something like that. And I think that cheapness, frugalness has just stayed with me, because I remember some friends of mine that maybe their parents helped them a lot. They would go get like a hot chocolate, and it was like $4.99. I about fell over because back then it was like the cost of a meal. So I'm still really cheap like that. I know I lived very, very cheaply when I was in law school. I did work, but you don't only get so much money when you're in school. So I'm pretty cheap. But joining the membership group is kind of like just supporting me too, but you do get the perks, the free shipping over $35. You get a once a month live. If I do have products that I'm just putting on my website, I will let you guys know first beforehand, but I cannot give you a first access to this stuff an hour early. If someone else is doing that, I don't know, but I don't believe we're allowed to do that. And I don't want to get in any trouble or anything like that. So, but anyway, I will have everything available on my website at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time, it'll be 1 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. So my video will go live right then. I'll turn on my website immediately, and you can purchase, whatever you want. Just remember though, that there is a limited number, and some of the things are limited, and the company sells out. So if you want to get something, make sure you get it. If you're not a member of my group where you get the free shipping over $35, I'll have free shipping over $100. And there'll be a code at the top of my website. I'll probably put it in the, I don't buy Starbucks. I don't even like Starbucks. I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the smell of it. I just drink cheap old Folgers. That's what and it's not even that cheap anymore. Man, I bought some Folgers. My husband usually buys the coffee. Man, that has gone up. I couldn't believe it. It was like $15 for a thing of it. I thought, dang, that's gone up. But yeah, funny story. So my son, when he was in middle school, he's a senior now, 18. He always wanted to go get Starbucks. And so I would let him get Starbucks one time a week. And he would get Starbucks, and I couldn't stand the smell. I also cannot stand the smell of Dunkin', like just the window smell. I don't know. I think when I was pregnant with one of them, it just made me like kind of sick. So I just don't like the smell of it. But of course, both of my sons, my little one and my older one, love coffee. My daughter hates it. But yeah, I just make it at home myself. That's what I do. I don't even think, I guarantee you I've not had coffee at a Starbucks or Dunkin' more than 10 times in my life, ever. Like my whole life. Probably no more than 10 times. I'd say it's probably been about 8 times because there was a time they had this like brownie. It was kind of like a milkshake, but it had brownie in it. Oh my God, that was good. I got that like 2 or 3 times. And I've had the pumpkin one twice. And I know I had something at the airport too. I mean, like I literally could probably have had coffee out like that, like maybe 8 times. You'll trade me shrimp. Well, I was going to say, if you're a member of my group and you know you want one of everything, I was thinking about holding back a certain amount for like so many minutes, 30 minutes, time for you guys to order it, so make sure we don't sell out of those, and then releasing the rest. I did think about doing that. I don't know. Who knows if I'll do that or not. Most of you guys are pretty pronto. Whenever I release a new release, y'all start buying immediately. It's really fun to see. It's really exciting because, and this is like the behind the scenes. We invest a lot of money in these products, and so we hope you buy them because otherwise, we're sitting on a bunch of inventory, and we have to decide. Not that you guys care about this, but we have to decide, okay, how many do we think we can sell? How many, how many of this, how many of that? And then we have it in stock, and that's why it runs out. I mean, if I could, I'd have an unlimited amount, but we have to make, an initial investment in all of the stuff. I really actually think the shrimp for an early access is actually a pretty good deal. Leslie, I might have to go for that. I'd like to take place in the same. But saving for the new goodies. What are you saying, Stephanie? But yeah, I'm thinking about trading early access for some shrimp. That's probably the best offer I've gotten all day. So anyway, do you guys have any questions about anything? Y'all want to see what projects I'm working on, or do y'all want to keep that a secret? Take part. You want to take part? Oh, okay. You want to take part in the trade? It's a little hard well, I always know usually that y'all love those transfers. I'm telling y'all what, y'all love those transfers. So, I know that's like the, oh, she wants to see the shrimp. Yeah. Yeah. How much to buy of each? Yeah, it is a little bit hard, but I usually like this time, like Christmas, I went a little nutso because I thought y'all are going to love, Christmas usually does really well. Y'all love those Christmas ones. And I got a lot of Christmas stuff. But I pared it back. I mean, I still bought a good amount. But yeah, you have to decide. I mean, I know y'all love the transfers. I look at the molds and decide which molds do I think people will like the most. I look at the stamps and I think, which one, depending on the cost, do people like the most and what it is. Paint and lace. I love paint and lace. But not a lot of you guys love paint and lace. Like I think a lot of you guys, first of all, they are expensive. They're expensive, but they are so cool. If you ever use a paint and lay, check them out. I've been trying to put some samples. I've been sending out all of these orders, like not all of them. There's a few going out that I didn't send, but the ones that I send out from here, I have been putting in a little paint and lay for you guys so you could try it out. But yeah, it's hard sometimes to decide because it's like a fine line of you want to have enough for your, customers, but then at the same time, you don't want to be, you don't want you don't want to be stuck with a lot of excess inventory because, you know, all your money is just sitting on a shelf until, you know, it gets sold. And, but yeah, like the Christmas, I'll tell you, I bought of the transfers, I bought 69 each of the transfers. And there was what, 5 transfers? So that was a whole lot. I love the paint and lace too, Leslie. I do too, but they're not as big of a seller. It's not because they're not awesome. People are just scared of them a little bit. And the price, you know, the price of the transfers are, you know, half the price, and people just aren't scared of them. So, you know, we have to just decide which one. Well, thank you so much, April. I hope you have a good weekend too, and I'm hoping we'll have a great release day. We always do. You guys always blow me away. I'm always like so happy and so thrilled. Yeah, try out the, well, look who's showing up to the party now. There she is, Miss Florida via, where are you in, Montana? I always butcher your name though, because the way I say it is probably not the right way, but Indira is, I know that's not probably the right way. Yeah, you'll have to try it out though. They are very, they're very fun. They are super cool. They are super artsy, but they're not as good of sellers, not because they're not awesome. It's just, you know, they're a higher price point, and I think people are scared of them, but they are really cool. If I have time, I might give you guys Indy. Okay, there you go. Yeah, the other way is kind of hard to say. Okay, Indy is good. Okay, I can say that. Traveling nurse here, she's over there, you know, saving the world, one patient at a time, right there in Montana, probably freezing her tail off. She could be in sunny California. Instead, she's, you know, over there. So I wanted to show y'all some of the projects I'm working on. Do y'all want to see those, or is that boring? Let me know. I like to show y'all things, what I've been working on. I thought I would show you that. Okay, so this is a lamp. You'll see it in my video. I haven't quite finished it. There's a little bit more paint there, but this is a lamp I bought at the thrift store. This is how it looks now. It looked like it was tie-dyed when I bought it. Blue and white tie-dyed. You'll see it. I painted it this beautiful color. I can't remember what color this was. It's one of the alchemy colors. Okay, you want to see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of the new stamps on here. But it was really, it was white, and then it had this blue tie-dye, and I bought it at the thrift store. And you know, you buy this stuff to make over, and it's just horrid. It looks horrible. And the lady's like, oh, I really like that lamp. And I'm thinking, okay. But I said, well, I'm going to paint it. But anyway, all I've done so far is painted it, and then I'm going to put a stamp on it. It's going to look really, I hope it looks awesome. We'll see. I got that done. I've got, well, the other stuff, where's all this stuff? I'll show you. This isn't that much. I mean, all I've done is paint it. I haven't like got anything. This was a little, it's the color Damask. It's like a light pink color. It was a, there we are. You can see the video. This was a brown, just like a brown wood, outdated brown wood. I painted it this like, it's like a pink color. I did that. I did, this isn't too exciting because I just painted it. This is how I have to prep. So, I mean, this isn't exciting at all. It was just a wooden piece, all wood with the outdated picture. I painted it, I think it was called Birch by Alchemy. I did that. This, these are going to be in the next video. Oh, here's a bunch more. I painted a basket, just the inside there. I painted the edges of the rolling pin. I've painted this scoop. It was galvanized, and I painted it green. I painted this. This is kind of crazy looking. The color, I know some of you are going to be shocked by this, but this is called Willow by Alchemy. It's really bright, but I'm going to put this in my next video, not in the, I'm not going to put it in the opening video, the new release video. So this next video is going to be a cottagecore video and how to take small items and transfer them into cottagecore. I'm going to use this book. I'm going to use this book here. And then I've got a little flower pot I'm going to use too. So those are some things. I also have these two big bird houses I'm going to use. Y'all want to see those? I'll go get them. Let's see here. Yes, this is the color. Are you talking about this color? This is Willow. This is called Willow. Isn't that bright? It's crazy bright. What did I paint recently with the alchemy that you guys like? Oh, that moss green. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm going to show you this. It's still sitting over here because I've got to decide what to do with this. In fact, I've got all of these things sitting here. I'm going to show y'all because it's so crazy. I got this box because I got to either sell it or do something with it. This is the box right here. This is the black with the Lost Garden. Yeah, it's cottage core. Y'all voted on it. I got to get this to my booth. This is a paint and lay. I made this, gosh, last year sometime. Y'all remember when I made this one? Got to get it to my booth. And then this is the other one that is the moss color. This is alchemy too. So you know alchemy. There's a line that's like half of it is brights, and then half of it is, well, probably less than half is brights, and then there's some neutrals. But y'all look at these colors. Aren't those gorgeous? Check that out. You can see how pretty. But this one's kind of like, I think it's going to look really cool for cottage core, but it's bright, and some of you guys might not like that, but it is bright. This was just a wood cutting board, see? I was thinking about putting something on this side too, so it would be like, you know, a reverse. You could, if you're feeling a little bit more neutral, you use this side. If you're feeling a little bit more fun, you can use, you like that? Isn't that cool? It's like a chartreuse color. But I thought I'm gonna do this one on the video. Oh yeah, and I was gonna do this one on the video that I'm gonna put out this weekend. Cause so I painted all these crazy things. Like it doesn't look like that much, but it takes a little time. Okay, isn't that moss color? So all the colors. So this one is moss. This one is willow. Okay. This is pretty good size cutting board too, but it doesn't look that big compared to this box. But you can see by the normal paint, by the paint, it's still a pretty good size cutting board too. So I'm gonna put something on here. I had to change my plan because I was gonna put it on the regular video, but I thought some of you might, sometimes when I do the bright colors, I thought I wouldn't do the crazy colors on the IOD release. I'll save this one for the one coming soon. But and then I have one more project I haven't started on that one yet. I'm going to do something very special with that one. I'm very excited about that project. I just came up with it today. I was sitting there thinking about, I printed out all the new release. We get, you know, we get emails and it prints out, like they give you the name of it, the different pictures, and then you get like a, you know, like the sample picture that Iron Orchid Designs gives you. So I was sitting there looking at them, okay, like which ones can I use? What can I do with this or that? And then I came up with this idea. You know how it is. You're sitting there thinking like, what are you going to use? And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. It like pops in your brain. And so I've got that project too. So anyway, I'm very excited about that. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? I'm thinking I may not do a whole lot more. I may do more lives like this where I come on and talk with y'all. But I know when I do the live crafts, sometimes it's irritating because I talk and then I try to craft. It's like a lot going on. And then you guys, like, y'all watch it during the live, but I don't get a whole lot of views on it afterwards, which is kind of a bummer. But I need I need to put out more regular videos. And that's my goal, is to get a little bit more regular on the videos, because I just need to get more regular on those videos. So do y'all have any questions for me? Any questions about the IOD? 5 new transfers, 5 new molds, 4 new stamps, 1 paint inlay, 1 gilded transfer, and then 4 new special projects that you'll want to grab some of those too. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, Leslie, you're going to love all these new products. There's some really great spring inspired products, different than ones in the past, and different molds, beautiful molds. And the thing about all these, you know, products, I'm sorry, I always mess it up. You know, with the stamps and the molds, you can just use those over and over and over. And then with the transfers, you can make a ton of products. February 5th, the release date is February 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'll be available at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, February the 5th. So for you, it would be 12 p.m. in Texas, right? 12 p.m. And then on the West Coast, 10 a.m. So whenever at 1 p.m. my video is going to release, and all of my items on the website will go live at that time. So you can purchase, you know, I don't want to try to scare you or anything like that, but there are only a limited amounts of these. So, you know, when they sell out, they sell out. So if you want them, you got to grab them. Oh, Leslie, she says her debit card is already smoking. Yeah, so get ready. I'll get them out as soon as I can. My plan is I have it all here. My husband is out of town, y'all. He's been out of town since, he is in Florida having a great time. He goes on a lot of work trips, and I'm like, I know it's work. You're gonna be broke there you go. You're gonna be broke and happy, right? But yeah, my husband's out of town right now. He's been out of town since Monday. He's going to be out of town until Saturday night playing. He's on a work trip. You know, he's got to play golf and go out to eat. He showed me this Airbnb. He's staying in this Airbnb in Florida. And the Airbnb is like Disney themed. And I'm not talking like cute Disney. I'm talking like figurines. It's a bunch of guys for work staying in this place. I said, who in the world rented that place? Because he's showing me it's like posters and, you know, all this stuff. And he's like, I rented it. I'm like, you rented that? He's like, well, yeah, it was like accommodating for a whole bunch of people. But anyway, he's in Florida. So the point of that is he is going to come home this weekend. I've got to count everything, make sure I got everything that I ordered. And then we're going to, I'm going to have him loaded up, thank goodness. He's going to load it up, take it down to our store in Beaufort, at Detail Link in Beaufort, Georgia. And then I'm going to have all that there with all the packaging and all that. And on that night, you know, that afternoon, we'll start, what do you call it? Packaging it all up and get it sent out to you. A lot will go out the next day. But, you know, it takes a little time. So, yeah, guys, plan on spending that money. Got to loosen up that credit card. But, yeah, it's really exciting. And so I'll get those things out to you guys as soon as I can. This week, y'all been ordering a lot of stuff, which I'm very grateful for. But because of the delay, some things have been a little bit behind. But y'all have been buying. I mean, y'all been buying some paint. Someone ordered a bunch of paint right here. They ordered a bunch of I got an order right here. A bunch of the Rethunk Junk paint, all different colors. Y'all want to see? I like to show you guys. It's fun. I always thought it'd be fun to work in a grocery store. You see what people bought. She bought the blue. Look at this beautiful color. This is the Rethunk Junk. I don't advertise it too much, but it's a Georgia company. This is the color Blue Spruce. And she ordered Fresh Sage. Snowy Day. This is a very good paint too. It's a furniture cabinet. So it's got the same thing. No primer, no sanding. They don't sell wax with this line. They do sell some glazes. And it's a Georgia company. And then this beautiful color, Majestic Pine. So they kind of went out with the neutrals. She ordered the Crackle. If y'all haven't ordered your Crackle medium, you should get that too, because it's awesome and I love it. She ordered one more, but I got to go over there to my other store and buy it. She got some picket fence from Fusion, so I got to go get that. But it's always fun to see. A lot of you guys will order some transfers and then a paint or whatever. But someone, I think it was today, no, maybe yesterday. She ordered it yesterday, but I had to go to the store today and pick it up. So anyway, yeah, that sage, isn't that pretty? This is a really pretty line. I just don't I carry 3 paint lines, and so it's like too much to advertise it all. Plus, my inventory I don't have it, I just have the names. I don't have it like perfect on my website, but isn't that a pretty color? But I carry all this in the store. These are all really pretty colors. In fact, I had this color right here. I was going to paint it this color. It has a little bit more sheen. Look at this pretty color. It's called Eucalyptus. I brought it home for myself. Isn't that pretty? You can see, oh, it's better to see it there. But I brought this home, and you know, I was between the two, which they're both pretty, but this is the Acadia pear. I ended up painting more stuff with that, but it's a really pretty color too. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could show you guys or anything y'all want to see. That's pretty much all I have up there. I've got all my transfers right there. Oh, hey Sherry, how are you doing? How are you doing? We have just been talking about the new release. Okay, that's weird. My phone just talked to me. So we've been talking about the new release, the new Iron Orchid Design Release, the new spring release. It is going to be released on February the 5th. February the 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, depending on, you know, where everyone is located. Very exciting. 5 new transfers, 5 new molds, 4 new stamps, a paint inlay, a gilded transfer, and 4 new special products that I can't really tell you guys about that, but it's going to be very exciting. I've got, I always have, or it's usually almost always free shipping over $100. There's a code at the top of my website. Or sometimes I gave you a better deal than that. At Christmas I did. And then, or if you join my membership channel, you'll get free shipping over $35, and that's unlimited. You also get a free live once per month. And some products I can give you advance notice. I can't give you advance access. I don't believe we're allowed to give anyone any advance access to purchasing anything, because there is a public reveal date at 1 p.m. and I don't believe we're, you know, able to do that. Someone asked me about that. I could, like, if I just decide to bring in a new product and it's not a public release and I only have a limited number, I do announce it to my gold members first, but not on the IOD. I can't do it on that. But anyway, it's really exciting. I'm excited. Do any of you guys have any questions? I've been showing you guys all my new things I've been working on. I did go to the Dollar Tree today. I was looking for some wood shapes, but they really only had those thin ones. They didn't have any of the like the thicker ones. So it's all right, because I got a lot of wood. I was thinking I had this one project in mind with with a couple of the stamps. And I thought, y'all, you know, sometimes the stamps, you got to see it to, you know, some of the stamps, you can tell they're a certain item, you know, and you can tell what it is, and it's very easy. Some of stamps are sometimes a little bit more abstract, and it takes a little bit more imagination. So I came up with some projects that I could make so I could show you how to use the stamps so that you would understand a little bit better how to use them. So, but I wanted some wood cutouts. I couldn't find any at Dollar Tree. It was on Amazon. I wasn't going to get them in time. So I'll probably put the link to those shapes I'm talking about. But I've got some wood out in my garage, and I've got a, what do you call that? I can't remember the name of it, but you know, the saw that cuts out shapes, you know, the one that you can move like this. Anyway, what's that called? Now I can't remember. Anyway, I'll probably just cut out some shapes with that, because I can just draw it out real quick, and jigsaw. I can cut it out real quick with my jigsaw. But anyway, other than that, that's what's going on. I think I might be jumping on here more for like announcements. I do have a poll question for you guys though. Do you guys want me to do a live in the afternoon? Okay, question. Should I do a live in the afternoon, or should I package up your stuff to be sent out? What would you guys rather me do? Because I only have so much time. I could either do a live and show you some projects, but I'm going to have a video released anyway. I'll have a video going at 1 p.m. And then my plan is to go up to the shop and start packaging your stuff out, because I want you to get your, you know, your items as soon as you can. And, you know, it seems like people are really excited to get their items. So I'm hoping to get them out probably the soonest would be the next day. I'll be able to get I should be able to get, you know, the first orders out, you know, the next day. So I try to have a day or two turnaround. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. This week, package your stuff. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I knew you wanted your stuff packaged. And I'm telling you what, when there's a bunch of orders, whew, you wouldn't think just putting some orders in a thing is a lot, but it's a lot. Scroll saw, maybe it's a scroll saw. I call it a jigsaw. It's the one, it's like, it looks like a, you know, you hold it here and it's like, I was thinking it's a jigsaw. Isn't a scroll saw that big one? I'm not quite sure. Package your stuff. Okay, y'all want y'all stuff. I figured y'all would rather have, but you know, sometimes I even go live packaging your stuff, but I get a little bit sidetracked. So I'll probably do that since y'all want your stuff packaged up sooner than later. Well, I always try to have free shipping, fast shipping. Occasionally something happens with this or that, and you know, it gets a little bit slower, but in general, I would say 90% of my shipping is pretty fast. And then there's sometimes, you know, like with this order right here, I have to go to Dahlonega to get that paint because we're out of it up here. So probably tomorrow sometime I'm going to drive to Dahlonega, which is about, but I'll get some other stuff I need over there. And it's like, it's like a close to a 30-minute drive for me, but I'll pick up a few things, take some things over there. So I'll kill two birds with one stone on that trip. That's not probably like the best analogy, but basically I'll go do, I'll go get that paint. So this order, I'll try to get it out tomorrow, but it may be, you know, it may be Saturday before I get it out just because I got to do that. But yeah, I'm going to like bust my butt as fast as I can, get that stuff boxed up and send it out to you so that you know, get your stuff as soon as possible. So tonight we're going to have a movie night. Last night, we had so much fun last night. My kids, I've got 3 kids, an 18-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 9-year-old. And we all piled in my bed last night and we watched a movie. And that was they had so much fun. Except for my son Knox. He wants to tell jokes the entire movie. We kept having to kick him out of the room because he wouldn't be quiet. We couldn't even hear it. So we all made rules for the movie. We made rules for the movie. I said, okay, everyone can make a rule. I said, Knox, make a rule. He said, everyone has to tell one joke during the movie. And then my son Reed said, okay, here's my rule. You can tell no more than one joke because he tells jokes all the time. I know, poor little Knox. And that's the thing, you know, he actually is really, really funny. But funny nonstop is annoying. We couldn't even hear the movie. We watched that show. There was a couple of questionable scenes, but that, you know, the show People You Meet on Vacation or something like that. We watched that show last night. It was kind of cute. So we got to find another movie tonight to watch. Y'all got any recommendations? Anything good you've seen lately? Y'all put that in the comments so I know. But other than that, that's what's going on. I've just been busy getting all these projects ready. So you can see that a lot of them are already painted. So probably in the next day or so, I'll put on the transfers, molds, whatever stamps, whatever I'm going to use. I'm going to get the one video out this weekend. And then I'm going to finish up my new release video and get that ready. And I'm going to, I don't really have to tag, like a lot of people have to put prices. I don't put prices on my stuff I put in my store because it's all on the website. Like, we'll tell you the price on the website if you come in. Ryan over at Detail Link, he's a guy that helps me shipping. He helps with the shipping, but he also runs our store. He'll like tell you what price everything is. So if you are local and you just want to pick everything up, you can pick it up at our Buford location. You can order it all online and then pick it up, you know, when we'll tell you when it's ready, and you can come pick it up at your convenience. It saves shipping and you don't have to, you know, have any minimum or anything. You just choose the local pickup, you know, and you can do that. And if you're even in Gainesville or the surrounding area, and you could do the local pickup, and I can even have my husband bring it here, like to Gainesville, and you can pick it up from me if you're local or whatever. Otherwise, we'll just ship it out to you, and it's usually pretty fast. So anyway, that's it. Do you guys, any more questions? I've been on here a lot longer. I didn't think I was going to do this very long, but I'm so excited. I've been so excited to talk to you about this new release. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. Mark your calendar, set your alarm, because you will be upset if you miss it. And you know, you don't get to place your order in time and all that. But I did get a good amount of stuff, but it does sell out. So, you know that. But if you have any questions, you can always comment, or you can send me an email at info@jbowenandcompany.com. That's info@jbowenandcompany.com. You can send me an email. If you haven't joined the free membership group over on Facebook, y'all should go join that, because everyone's going to be posting their projects. You can meet new friends. You can get inspiration, all this fun stuff. And a bunch of you guys are already on that. Also on my J. Bowen and Company Facebook page and on my creative group, I post a lot of updates, behind the scenes, stuff like that. So you can get, just stay in touch that way. But anyway, I love you guys. I've had a lot of fun today. I love talking to you guys on these lives. It's like the best part of my whole work day. So I love it. I told the kids, they came home and they brought some Whataburger and all that, and they were eating, and I was telling them, hurry up, or I was telling them to turn down their iPads or whatever so I could do this live, and they were like, can you please just wait until we leave so that, we don't have to be quiet. So anyway, I'm so excited. Love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Any questions, let me know. Y'all have a great, great night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.